Hey guys, welcome to the 14th review for 11 Days of Horror. This time we'll be looking at Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Obviously Wes Craven's back for this one, directing, and it feels more like a reboot, if anything. It doesn't really follow the original films. I mean, it takes place outside of them. We follow the actors who took place in the original in their lives as they're chased by another Fred Krueger in the real world. Obviously put with Robert Englund again, which is a good thing. But Freddy, this is the whole thing with the reboot, Freddy looks completely different. I don't have it. Hold on. That's him there. Not what he looks like normally. You see he's got the whole clawed glove here, but it's all mechanical and robotic-like. And his face looks a bit different. I think it's a big improvement over the way he looked in parts 4, 5 and 6. I think the makeup on him was quite poor in those ones compared to 1, even 2. 2 I don't really like, but he did look alright in that one. At least they did a good job of the face. But yeah, here it's good, and he has a green hat now, a sorted jacket, and an overall new look. It's good. The main cast member we follow is Heather Langenkamp and her son, played by Miko Hughes, the little kid from Pet Sematary and Full House, who are being terrorised by Freddy. It's a good one. I like it. It's not my favourite. I think that's the third one, followed by the original. Then Freddy vs Jason. Then I'd probably put this in with the likes of 4, 5, ones like that. I'd put 6 into at the bottom. But yeah, we needed this one because 6 wasn't a good way to end the series. It wasn't terrible, like I said in my review, but it wasn't perfect either. It was only a 5 out of 10. That's all it was worth. This one I'd give a 7 out of 10. Again, not perfect, but good. Good enough for a supposed final entry. I mean, it actually is, because this is sort of the last time we see this sort of, original Fred Krueger, even though it's sort of not. Get your head around that. Because in the next time it is following the original events, in the next one, Freddy vs Jason, but we have Jason and it's a hybrid sequel. Freddy doesn't have the spotlight alone, he has to share it with Jason. So I think this is a good send-off, if anything. It's creepy, again, very dark, not humorous. Freddy is not funny this time around, he's scary as hell. Chasing after Heather. John Saxon, he's in again. I think there was a few other cast members that you see briefly at a funeral scene, but don't clarify me on that. I think Tina's boyfriend Rod might be there. Wes Craven's in it. Wes Craven, he plays himself, and he's the one who warns Heather about Freddy and what she has to do to beat him. But the best of all, and the worst of all, I'll explain that in 2 seconds, is Robert Englund. Yep, Robert Englund, who plays himself, plays Fred Krueger, but not the killer Fred Krueger. He just dresses up as a costume, for a TV show that him and Heather are appearing on, and the demon Fred Krueger. Now, I like seeing him in it as himself, and I like the way he acts in it, but we never get a Robert meets the real Freddy scene. The real Robert Englund in real life should have met this demon Fred Krueger. I think that would have been a great face-off. I think any fan of this movie would agree. And it was a missed opportunity, and it should have happened. I can just imagine it. I don't know how Robert would react, whether he'd be afraid or not of this character that he played coming after him in real life, but I'd have just loved to have seen it. But basically, the plot is he's basically just terrorising her, Heather, her husband and their son. He kills the husband, keeps terrorising them. They both fight him in this dream world, which is quite good. They beat him, obviously. They sort of lock him in this burning room, and he burns to death. Nice, good way to end it. I think that's it for this one. Tune in next time, we'll be getting to Freddy vs Jason, and that's where the fun really begins.